I think the voice is off.
Did you fix the voice?
Yes.
Do we have sound this time?
Sound.
Yeah, there's sound?
Hello, everybody. We
There
are here.
We're here.
We're live. It's Friday, and we
Yes.
we want you to stay here because we got something to talk about. But first, let's get this party started because we got to get the intro.
Tell us if you can hear us.
You can hear us.
I'm just making sure. We can yell at her.
Let's go.
Welcome to the Squirrel Half Hour, your ultimate vlogcast where we dive into the pulse of Yavapai County. I'm your host, San Martin Rodriguez. And joining me is the one and only Eric Knight. Together we'll navigate the county, share captivating stories, and connect with fascinating people, from hidden gems to hotspots. Get ready, buckle up. This is the Squirrel Half Hour.
We hope, yeah. We're just talking about San Martin's nightmare. All right, comment and tell us you can hear us because we're doing this. It's been 2 weeks, so we're a little out of practice.
2 weeks that we out of practice. Good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Martin was telling us about his nightmares, where his nightmares are going bald.
It was a weird. I think it was a weird nightmare. I don't know about you guys, but I woke up and I was like, "Oh my gosh, am I going bald?"
Yep. All right. Facebook user can hear us. Okay. All right. On to the next subject. We've got a lot to talk about today.
I just want to know if you guys are happy that we're here. Just let me know you're happy right here. Say good morning right now in the comments.
And the weather.
Oh, the weather's beautiful.
Ooh, yeah, we're back to it.
Oh my God. Only for a little bit though. But first, tell everybody what days it
now
is.
you're gonna put what days it is. Days with a Z.
Days,
All
because
right.
you got to tell everybody what days it is.
All right, I'm looking it up. But meanwhile, Facebook user's talking to you.
What's up, Facebook user?
You're never going bald.
Good dude is never going bald.
All right. It was a busy week. We had Valentine's Day this week, right?
Yes,
Yeah, that was this week.
Yes, and I put myself out there like I was a prostitute. I was like,
how'd
what's up?
how'd that work out for you?
I don't know. I guess I'm picky.
Okay. Well, do a grouch a favor day is today's day.
Rich,
Do a grouch a favor.
a grouch a favor?
A grouch a favor.
Anybody know any grouches out there? Tag them in the post right now.
Yep.
Just kidding. Don't do that. They'll be very grouchy.
Yeah, right. That won't make them any happier. All right,
Grouch.
who else we have here? We have Sunday's National Drink Wine Day.
Oh, yeah.
And Crab Stuffed Flounder Day. So speaking of, when is the crab place opening?
What's crowd stuff?
Crab Stuffed Flounder.
Crab
Stuffed Flounder.
flounder.
Mm-hmm.
Crab stuff.
Crab Stuffed Flounder.
I'm
The
looking it
angry,
up.
maybe that's why it's an angry crab. Maybe. Anybody know? I've seen things.
Flounder.
I've seen people post as much as it was supposed to open in January. It's going to open next week. It's going to open next year. It's going to open this summer. Like, everybody who actually knows, when is that place going to open?
Which,
we-
that's sitting on the corner.
Yeah, we called them during our show a couple of weeks ago. They didn't answer, but yeah, nobody knows.
They're definitely. Oh, look at that. Annie's in
Look
the
at
house.
Haley and Annie. Look at that.
So I don't know who the other people are. So say good morning, guys. We want to know who you are. But if you guys haven't registered or popped your name into the StreamYard, I won't be able to see your name if you're commenting from the groups. But if you comment on our page, which is the Prescott Times, we'll be able to see your guys' name without having to do all the other extra stuff. This shows up at Facebook user or Kyle.
It shows up
user.
Facebook user because you're one of the groups versus in the main page. All right, let's do Monday. Monday's President's Day.
Okay,
a lot of people are off.
Look at this is the crab stuff flounder.
Yeah, that doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't. I mean, like,
Okay.
I was hoping there would be a fish head.
Okay.
But you put it with crab?
You
I mean, that's a lot of
stuff
fishy.
it with crab. Yeah,
It's a lot of fishy stuff going on right there.
it is, but it looks good. Okay. Tuesday, National Cherry Pie Day. Cherry pie.
Cherry pie, I could definitely get down. Remember those little Debbie Hostess cakes?
I do.
Those Hostess ones
They
where
still make them.
I think they do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They used to sell them at the high school.
they were really, really
Yeah.
effing good, man. Like really effing good.
They
Oh, see,
were.
look at there's Kyle.
I remember them. Okay.
Found him.
There we go. Kyle's showing up
Kyle,
now.
Kyle looks like he's ready for president.
He does. Man.
Man.
The American flag in the background there.
Voting for Kyle.
All right. Wednesday. Wow, there's only like 2 things, which is weird. National Card Reading Day. What the heck does that mean?
Card reading?
Yeah.
I mean, it might be where those
It
people
says
were.
you should actually take a moment and read all the cards you've gotten over the years that go in the box. So, like when somebody says you a greeting card,
Oh, okay.
you should take some moments and appreciate the time it
Do
took
you
to send
keep
it.
them?
Some people do.
Are you supposed to keep them?
Some people do.
I mean, because
Some of them I do. Some of them
I
don't.
try not to keep anything.
All right, but Wednesday or Thursday, I can get on board with Thursday.
Good morning, Marissa.
National Margarita Day.
Margarita Day.
Margarita
Is that
Day.
today?
No, that's Thursday.
Oh, next week.
Yep.
Next week, Thursday.
And then I won't call next Friday because we'll probably be on here.
All right.
All right.
And then today's Friday. Today's Friday is what again?
Today was
Greet your be nice to a grouch.
National Pizza Day.
Oh, I thought it was be nice to a grouch day.
No, that's Sunday.
Okay, we could do that too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's Sunday.
We could do that too.
No, I'm
Mhm.
sorry. Hey, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong week here. Not for all of them, just for this weekend. I backed it up
Okay,
too
okay.
far. Today was do a grouch a favor day. You're right. There you go. So be nice to somebody. Maybe
a grouch.
maybe a
a
grouch.
specific grouch. Okay, so you were talking about a little bit about the weather in general, and we're just going to get right into the weather and news because you guys want to stay into the end of it because
We got drama.
have a lot of we're not going to call it drama.
It's drama. It's drama. It is city drama. It's coming. Stay tuned.
All right, fine. We'll call it drama. And who's creating this drama?
The weather. No.
The weather.
The weatherman.
The
No.
weather outside the light bulb. But
The weather looks
here's the
great.
weather. So, like I told you, next Wednesday, 44% chance of rain. So
Okay.
it's the only day. But I don't know, last week it was showing that this whole week was
It's gonna
supposed
snow.
to be snowing and raining, but that obviously went to the wayside.
We still have snow on the ground. I think we're good.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
it's here to melt away. So if you guys haven't noticed, the creeks are raising up, the
Yeah.
lakes are raising up. So yeah, I don't know exactly what to say on that.
That's good.
Yeah, keep all your cards. Somebody just spent $7.
Yeah. No, I think even more than that now.
Yeah, if you could repurpose it. I got a pretty cool card from the Senior Referral Network. They
Yeah.
were like, "Hey, thank you for your sponsorship," and they sent a picture of us, me, and everybody that was in a collective
I saw them,
amount
yeah.
of pictures. So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I saw those. Going way back.
Yeah, Facebook user says I'm here for the news.
Yeah.
I like that. So, guys, let's just
jump into the
let's
news.
just jump into the
All right.
news. All right, guys. If you guys ask for it, we're going to give it to you. So, the release of the documents have been put together for
Let me pull this down.
the city.
There we go.
The city of Prescott has released the information with the former city manager, Katie Gregory, and they came to a mutual agreement in order for them to go ahead and just part ways without any more lawsuits or incidents
Yes,
in general.
Yeah.
And so we got the news for you guys. We if you guys want to go back and read the whole entire thing, you're more than welcome to. But I'll just read the first part of this. Okay, so when they say that she has been, she had to write a resignation letter,
Mhm.
so she didn't get fired. She had to sign a paper that says
Resignation.
resignation, and so it wasn't one of those moments where it was like whatever, maybe like you're
It was,
fired.
it was a
get out of here.
negotiation to come
Yes.
to this. She would resign,
Yes.
but the city would XYZ and tell them what the city's going to do.
So the parties here are to desire to resolve all disputes that may arise between themselves, including but not limited to all disputes relating to an incident or issues arising during the employment period, including employee separation from employment. So the city of Prescott, and I'm just going to go ahead and just do this in a nutshell. Once again, you guys can go back and read this for yourselves. We have the download the PDF, so you guys can go ahead and read it in its entirety. So what ends up happening, they end up separating their ways. The Katie Gregory ends up getting her pay for the next 9 months, and also benefits. All the benefits are still there for the next 9 months for her to go ahead and do whatever she needs to do in order for her to find another job or find whatever is going on. So the city released this due to Prescott Courier's Cindy Burks.
It was a Freedom of Information Act thing? Okay.
But
Nice.
this was supposed to be an NDA as well.
Okay.
And if you actually go back to this posting, and I think what I can do is also share the link when people are asking for information. And Stan Galagowski actually asked for the information for those documents that were sent to everybody from the off the beaten path. What do you call it? Off the beaten path lawyer that came in and did the I guess he was a mediator, to be honest.
Yeah, briefing, media.
He wanted to see what was really going on there at the city. And when it comes to find out, I mean, a lot of people are wanting to know what was this document and what was in this document. And briefly, I believe that what was in that document was if I could go ahead and I mean, a lot of people done it. Five Senses has put out some information on one of their things.
What are Five Senses?
It's a street magazine.
Oh, street magazine. I didn't know we had a street magazine.
It's like a street paper.
Okay.
Of some sort.
Okay.
But it's called Five Senses. And they put out a thing on it. And I will try to quote what they said. It was that this whole little thing going on at the city council or city government, city offices building or whatever. It's just.
I love watching you tiptoe around this.
I'm trying to say the right words. Yeah. That doesn't make me.
Right.
Okay, what it comes down to is this: is that everybody needs to work together, and if they're not working together, they're always divided, and that is not good for our community and also for our future. So this crap that's going on right now will affect us and our daily job, their daily jobs, and our daily our necessities in general. So, without a city manager, without a council,
we don't have a city manager right now.
We just got an interim.
Interim.
And
he was Tyler.
Interim.
He was the interim last
time. And he can't do it this year because he moved to
Prescott. That's what you're saying. Yeah, he can't. Yeah. He ran for it, and they chose Katie over him. But now he's out of the running.
Yeah, he's still in there. So,
okay. So let's talk about more stuff that they did yesterday.
Yep.
Let's hear it.
So also there was a big old huge stank about the roadway 89A, the Dells corridor, where everybody was like, no, we don't want you to destroy the Dells. And in my head, I'm like, dude, destruction, like the whole place is getting leveled. It's not going to be there for anybody. And it's gone. Like, you're seen in a cartoon, it's just boosh. Well, anyways, the Save the Dells came with a resolution or a I think they insert their information or their ideas or
their
whatever.
Suggestions.
Yeah, and the city adopted it. So what that means is that now it's a go ahead. Now they're going to go ahead and open that corridor, and it's going to start as soon as I think it's June.
Well, and that's fast. And so what he's talking about is the roadway, the 89 that goes between the Dells. It's only a single lane each way.
They said that it's starting from that roundabout right there at Watson Lake, all the way to the roundabout to
almost past the airport.
Yeah, what's that little
past Ruger?
No.
Road there, yeah.
The
CP Technologies, that big building out there.
No, the
end of the city
museum, the museum that's sitting right there.
Oh,
that's as far as it is.
That's because it opens back up to 2 lanes each way once you get past there.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the only location that is going down, and so what the idea is that they okayed it because of a couple things. One, because water lines throughout that little location, because as maybe none of you, or maybe if you don't know, if you do know, that utilities get placed inside of where the roadways are, so they don't have to destroy and go anywhere else. But what's happening is that they're in that location right now. There's a major water leak there, and then what they want to do is replace that those utilities and also open up the corridor, and that's the only corridor.
They're gonna have to blast.
Yeah,
that's where all the drama's from. They're gonna have to blast it. If you go through there's signs on people's no blasting here kind of thing. Pippin Museum, thank you, Kimberly.
Thanks, Kimberly. See, that's why you guys are here with us.
So anyway, but it sounds like there was a lot of opposition, but it sounds like it's going to happen. It's going to happen fast.
Yep. And now they're already having construction there. So what this means is that anybody that is running from Chino Valley to Prescott Valley, or Prescott to Chino Valley, it's just going to be a cluster. So just FYI, it's coming. And it was voted in Tuesday of this week.
I can't believe that. So normally when you see things bloated in, it takes years for the process. If you saying they're going to start in June, holy cow, that's fast.
Well, it's been on the radar for a long time, and technically it has to happen. I mean, the utilities need to be dug up and redone. And they said, well, if that's the case, we might as well do it all at the same time rather than wasting our taxpayer dollars, because at one point in time it's going to happen. So that's the only corridor,
emergency, right?
On 89A that is only two lanes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't see
during construction. How long is it going to take? Do they say how long that upgrade's going to take?
I know it's going to be long enough for everybody to complain.
Oh yeah.
That's all I know.
We are already limited. I mean, that is one thing. Even though that's only 2 lane through there, like total, it is always busy.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I want you to tell me where you guys are watching this from, please. Thank you very much. Say good morning to us. Let's see. What was this? Roadway. Road work is already slowing traffic on 89.
Yep. So because they're already working on it. Yeah. No. 89. This is just the 89.
89A. Okay, yeah. 89A is the one that goes to Jerome.
To Fane and
Yeah.
It interconnects there and goes all the way around. Yep.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah.
The PEO office. Oh, Haley.
Right.
Haley's in the PEO office.
Should we knock on the wall? I think they're on the other side of the wall here. It's the bathroom, maybe. Right. Disturb somebody in the bathroom.
Hey, what are you doing, dude?
Somebody's in Prescott Valley. All right, who else? Come on, we see lots of watchers here. Everybody's bored for their Friday. So I saw that some kids were off today for a in-service day, and then Monday is a holiday too for a lot of.
Is it President's
schools.
Day?
Or some schools. President's Day is Monday. The post office will be closed on Monday.
Okay, yeah.
The banks will be all the banks will be closed on Monday.
Yeah, so don't do any baking. Do it today. If you need it, go ahead and have it.
Brittany's at the PEO office too.
What's up, Brittany?
Kimberly's home. That's hilarious. There's Brittany. We got Kimberly.
Going to the studio.
Nice.
I like that.
It's the weather is just flipping gorgeous.
Yeah, you go outside and you think about it. You're just like, man, you can feel the spring coming in. So I just want to let you guys know that the PrescottTimes.com is giving you all the information in our community and abroad and all of Yavapai County for your guys' liking. And it's free. There's no paywalls whatsoever. So please share that information to everybody because that's how we get information out.
Let's roll to events. You got events, right?
Heck no. Why would I do that?
Because you love events.
I know I do. Events are everything. But we just got connected with the Jim and Linda Performance Hall. I think it's called Performance Hall.
Is that
now.
at Yavapai?
Yep.
Okay.
And so now we get to go ahead and actually be a part of a lot of their events that are happening over there, and we're going to be involved in this. So this is
Jim and Linda Lee. There you go. It's right there.
Jim and Linda Lee.
Yep.
Canadian musical legend Bruce Cockburn to grace the stage at the Jim and Linda Lee Performing Arts Center. And we have a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be happening. We also got linked up with the Embry-Riddle event listing. So there's a lot of cool things. Jim and Linda Planetarium. We're going to be getting an amazing personal tour of that.
The planetarium's cool.
Yes.
I haven't been there in like 5 years. We were just talking about the other night. It was like, why don't we go out there more?
Yep.
Because we never know when they've got stuff going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? Sometimes they keep it open. Sometimes they keep it closed. It is what it is.
It is such a cool thing to have that here. I used to, so when I was on the board in the Science Center in Phoenix, we would go monthly. They would change. It was so cool.
It is cool because it's just like this. What's it? Well, it's all oval, so it just like feel like you're like
it's
in
all
the
like you're angled up. It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool that we have one of these here, and that it doesn't get more use blows my mind.
And just so that you guys know that there's a Leap into History free day at Charlotte Hall Museum. I was this year's old when I realized that you have to pay to go into the Charlotte Hall.
You just wandered in.
I usually wandered in, but I haven't been there since I was a child. So I guess
has it been there that long?
It's been
Wow. Okay.
It's been there forever, man.
Okay.
I remember there. You know where that big old Montezuma building is, the like 4-story one or 3-story one or whatever it is. I was that used to be a gas station.
Okay.
And then back in the days, that thing caught on fire, man.
Really?
Yeah. So we were like sitting right across the street watching a fire, and then we're looking at Charlotte Hall Museum because most of those houses were placed there for history.
they're all moved there. I know that. Yeah.
And so they were trying to keep that from burning because the flames were just going that direction, man. It was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, just to be there in that time in general.
Right.
So February 29th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., the museum is welcoming this opportunity to invite the community to explore the museum's rich exhibits, historical buildings, and the beautiful museum grounds at no cost. So February 29th, that is happening for sure.
Yeah, leap year.
Is it leap year?
That's February 29th, leap year.
I technically don't understand leap year. Is that because they messed up on this?
No, it's because every year has more time in it than we allot, and so a quarter of a day is what we get out every year, and it rolls into an extra day. So every 4 years you have an extra quarter. So every year you have an extra quarter of a day, and it turns into a full day, and they just tack it on to February. So it's been because it's the shortest month.
That is so funny.
Yeah, it's
Like,
so we
we'll-
get an
we'll-
extra day.
We'll figure
make
this
up for
out.
it.
We'll figure this out for you guys. Watch. We'll
Talk
just
about
add
making
and-
it complicated.
We'll just add and separate the days.
You know,
in
there has
general.
been some cool people in the some of the people we used to have shows with. They were posted in the groups of Prescott in 1980, the early 80s, with the train station. Do you remember the train when the train was here?
No,
You don't remember it?
I think the train station.
Well, they had a picture they posted yesterday of 1980 of the train. I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, find it because I don't believe the train was running in 1980 at all.
They said 1980 is when the train. I think it was like one of the last trips. I think is what they said. Let me see if I can find
I mean, that was a very long time ago. Very long time.
it. Let's see.
At
What
that point in time, I was young.
you were young.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not young anymore.
See if you can find it.
I'm trying to find
So
it.
if you guys, okay, so we did a little bit of a, what do you call it the other day? Interview with a promoter that was trying to get Joshua Aaron into town, and she did it. And so we want to let you guys know that that's happening tonight at 7 p.m. at the Heights Church in Prescott, Arizona. So if you guys want to go ahead and stop by there, that would be awesome. And then I also have a comedy show that is coming up in March 6th or 7th or something. I think it's 6th, Wednesday. And that's almost sold out. I think we were only like 10 tickets away.
Wow.
We might open up another 20 because we ended up moving sides of the location, and now there's an opportunity there.
All right, I found it. So this guy who posted it said, so Gary, I don't know Gary, said it was 1983. And so
Oh,
the
wow.
tracks right there where the highway is now.
Yep.
But there's going across the bridge. Look at all the tracks and all
Yep.
the switches.
Wow, that's
and there was
insane.
and there's a train, 1983.
Dang, it wasn't that old.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
So
Look
it
at
was-
that. Look
yeah.
at that picture right there with the thumb view in the background.
I know. Well, you look at some of these pictures, like look at this, like and look at how it looks now.
That is cool. You know, now that I look at it, I'm just like, dude, that is definitely I remember.
You remember it like that?
Yeah.
There's Sam Hill Wellhouse back there. See it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is cool. That wasn't, I mean, like 1980.
83.
Who would have thought, dude?
Yeah, 83. And so the tracks went right in front of where the highway is now. Passengers, trail above. So cool. Anyway, so cool. Thank you for Gary for posting that in one of the groups. That's super cool. So super, super cool. I love seeing that kind
You
of
see
stuff.
this one? Now the Peabody Trail working to connect from Prescott to our new state park. Chino Valley got a state park.
Nice.
Say what? That
Yeah.
is actually pretty cool.
That
We
is
need,
pretty
we need
cool.
more information. Who's delivering this information besides you, Annie?
And so I think, and I could be wrong because we've got your buddy, the e-bike guy, will let you ride the Peabody Trail from Watson Lake all the way up there.
That's be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think we have. Oh, we're almost exhausted our time, but we got 7 more minutes.
Okay. What do you got?
What do you want to do?
What do you got?
We can squirrel.
Let's
Squirrel,
All right,
guys.
squirrel-
What do you guys want to
squirrel
talk about? You guys have any
something.
questions?
Our buddy's right here.
Yeah, Squire is
Squire's
in the house.
right there. Yeah.
Yep, Squire's in the house. Brittany says, "Hey, those are some cool pics."
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the Prescott group and you can find them right there. So, a couple of things have been happening at the Prescott Times. We wanted to go ahead and expand the Prescott Times. So, what has been going on in the background is a negotiation, and I'll tell you guys a little bit of how this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to open up the Prescott Valley Times.
Okay.
You know, that would be the next one. Then it was going to be the Chino Valley Times, and then the Humboldt Dewey Times, and the Jerome Times, and the Cottonwood Times, et cetera, Sedona. And then I just realized Wickenburg is in Yavapai County.
So half is. I had a
Yep.
discussion with somebody the other day. It's like Sedona. Half of Sedona is in Yavapai too.
And so we wanted to go ahead and just start, go into all these little towns and cities, but financially that would have been like a crazy financial burden for the small little publication that we got going on. So there was the developers were like, hey, what we can do is, and so what it's going to be Yavapai.news, and in Yavapai.news it's going to have those little tabs on the top that will say, go to the Prescott Valley Times, go to the Chino Valley Times, and your reputable location. So instead of just opening up one of them, we're going to open up several of them.
Nice.
And so I literally just got the contract yesterday in regards to what we need to do and how we need to go about it, how much it's going to cost. And come to find out that it went from like probably I had seven domains, and that was like 3,000 per domain. So it's what, 21,000
Mhm.
all the way down to $3,000.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm like, yeah, boy, it's actually a really cool deal. Now
That'd be cool. So you just
now
need
I gotta
people to contribute local though.
Yes, exactly. Well, they now got the ability to do so.
Okay.
The AI is actually really moving forward, and this is the reason why a lot of these things can happen. And what ends up happening is that I could go ahead and say, hey, submit your press releases to this email, and this email will automatically put it into the.
Will it work? Yeah. Nice. Okay, that's what I told you that. Are you
At
doing
one
that
point-
for you, or
at
is
one
it?
point? Yeah, they're doing it for
I
us.
was gonna say I could make that. That's why I was hoping you would get there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, they had it already. I just didn't even acknowledge it until just recently, and so
So you have to
now
approve it, so we don't have some crazy
Exactly.
stuff. Okay.
So we have to approve everything, and now it's like an easier win. So now we go ahead and tap into the municipalities, and then we talk with them to say, hey, we're here. And so now I got to do a little bit more traveling, which is totally fine because I want to go and experience all of Yavapai County, and we're going to end up doing it.
There's
As
some cool
Annie
stuff.
always says, love always
Well,
wins.
there's some cool stuff. I mean, you look over at Seligman's got a bunch of that still in the county. You've got Skull Valley over there. You've got Kirkland, Wilhoit. Like we've got a lot of Jerome, Camp Verde.
Yep.
Like there's
And
a lot.
There's a lot of touristy
We have
places.
I believe the county is bigger than several states. That's how big the county is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yavapai County is third, right?
In the world,
in our
in
state,
the country, right?
in our state.
Is it in the state?
Third, well, as far as the
Largest
county,
size.
it's largest. I think it's the largest. But anyways, Yavapai County is beautiful. We're going to experience this spring and summer. We're going to be traveling with the wine, and then it's kind of a good
Ready for
segue for Kimberly. She goes,
8,000 square miles.
wow.
Yavapai County is 8,000 square miles.
So as Kimberly is saying, did you talk about Yavapai Pulse? We introduced a new vlogcast with Alicia. She's actually new to our area, and it's kind of funny because she starts talking about all these things, and I'm like, that for me being a local, sometimes none of that stuff just like pops out to me because I'm just like, oh, whatever.
Right.
Like when I was driving by
You just don't see it anymore.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're just like, hey, it's there. And I literally walked by drove by Yavapai courthouse, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, that building is actually pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And me, I'm just like,
Well, how many people are like, and I've asked you about it, what's going on with the laundromat downtown? And you're just like, it's just been there.
it's just there.
And
Nobody cares.
Somebody every week asks, what's going on with this building?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just sitting there
But
downtown,
it's
just
a cool
wasting space.
It's a cool building.
The Kyle says
There you
the
go. Thank you,
21st
Kyle.
largest county in the
Awesome.
U.S.
Thank you. That is what we were looking for. 8,000 square miles. That's crazy.
Wow, I can't believe it's the 21st. Because I mean, if you think about it, everything on the East Coast, they're all small.
Yep. Well,
You
like
know?
Texas, the counties are tiny.
Yeah, and then
Yeah. Like you could move 5 feet and be out of the county. Okay. Also, hey, what about your mastermind stuff?
Oh yeah. Okay. First Tuesday mornings are going to be here at the Prescott Executive Offices. So if you're a business, come through. We would love to have you. The third Tuesday is going to be in the evening at 5:30 for the afternoon people that can't do the morning over at Founding Fathers. I just got the okay this morning. So that's going to be next week, Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. at the Founding Fathers
Nice.
boardroom.
Boardroom.
I call it the boardroom. I know they have another name for it, but I'm calling it the boardroom. So that's going to be happening. And at the end of the month, we're going to be going out to the warehouse in Prescott Valley for our first actual
Mixer?
mixer.
Okay, call it mixer.
I'm
It's
calling it mixer.
It's a mingle.
I'm calling it
What,
mixer.
what did you rename it to?
Last year was social.
Social. Just all right.
Wasn't it?
Social.
Is it social?
Socials are out, and it's just a mixer, right?
Yeah, I'm going back with a mixer. I mean, like,
All
it is
right.
what it is. I was trying to be cordial, but I was like, whatever. Okay, so anyways, this is pretty big. I mean, if you guys keep on following the Prescott Times and see all the things that we got going on, you guys will find out all the stuff that we have, and you guys are more than welcome to be a part of it. And this is how we do it.
All
We're
right.
bringing businesses together, and that's all about it.
I got meetings.
We all got meetings.
We got meetings.
Anyways,
Happy Friday.
I also want to thank all the amazing partners. We call them partners, not advertisers, but all the amazing partners that are all small businesses. We would love for you guys to go ahead and utilize these businesses because guess what? This is how we keep this business going. In order for us to go ahead and tell you about what's going on, these guys got to have some support too. So with that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
In a little town called Prescott, where the sun shines bright, gotta give it up. There's a couple of fellas, all so fine, with a business plan, gonna shine. Oh yeah. They work together hand in hand. The Prescott Times, business partners.
Squirrel H on a broadcaster, bringing the hype from Arizona so far. We're moving fast, we're going strong, giving you the lowdown all day long. With the bass beat pumping in your chest. Squirrel H